Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with corner brackets by Matt Tressel. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6, exactly ones each. We also have these thin purple lines in the grid. These lines are Renban, so on these we need to put a consecutive set of digits, but in any order. So for example, a consecutive set of 3 digits would be maybe 3, 4, 5. So we need to put 3, 4, 5. We could put 3, 4, 5 in any order on this Renban. And that would be valid. What we can't do is 2, 4, 5, because 2, 4, 5 is not when you take it together, is not a consecutive set of digits. The thicker green lines are our German whisper lines. So adjacent digits on the line have to have a difference of at least 3. So if this was a 2, we need to be at least 3 different than 2, meaning this could be a 5 or this could be a 6. And now these two also need to have a difference of at least 3. So this could be, for example, a 3. Could be a 2, could be a 1. Well, not 2 because of Sudoku, but German whisper line's fine with it. All right. Finally, we do have killer cages in the grid. These cells surrounded by dotted lines are cages, and then there's a clue in the top left that tells you the sum. So these 2 sum to 7, these 3 sum to 12, these 3 sum to 9, etc. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, so I think combining stuff like German whispers and Renban with sums is very powerful. So let's just pick this 9 because it's the smallest sum. So we need 3 consecutive digits that add to 9. There's only going to be one option for that. We just have to find it. So could go through all the options. I know it's 2, 3, 4. One way to think about it is you're just tripling the middle number. So if you divide the 9 by 3, you get 3, and that's going to be the middle number. So we have to do 2, 3, 4. So if you think about it, you can. So if we have 2, 3, 4, right? A little mental math trick here is the 2 could be 1 larger by taking 1 from the 4, ending up with 3 3s. And so then if we triple the middle digit, we get the sum. So here, the 12, we just divide 12 by 3, we get 4, and that's going to be 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's easy for the Renbans. We don't know what order they go in, but we know what the digits are. Now, German whisper line is interesting because we need to end up summing to 9 with 3 digits. So there's a property of German whispers that I think we're going to have to use here, which is that they alternate between low and high, low being 1, 2, 3, high being 4, 5, 6. So for example, if this is a low digit, like a 1, this digit here next to it cannot be a 1, 2, or 3. That's too close to the 1. So it has to be from 4, 5, or 6. We could maybe make it a 6. And then from the 6, we can't put 4, 5, or 6 next to it because that's too close. 6 minus 4 is only 2. And so we need to go down to 1, 2, or 3. So we could go, say, the 2. So we're going to go low, high, low, high. Now, I already know we're not going to do 2 highs, right? So we either have 2 highs or 2 lows. We're not going to do 2 highs because 2 highs at minimum are 4, 5, which already adds to 9. So we need 2 lows here. So these are from 1, 2, 3, and this is from 4, 5, 6. Now, I can already tell you this cannot be a 4, because if it was a 4, then these would both have to be 1. The 4 has only one buddy, which is the 1. There's only one digit that's 3 away from the 4. And so these would both have to be 1, and that breaks Sudoku rules. They're both in the same box. So it's not going to be a 4. Now, we know that these two add to a minimum of 3. So we could do 1, 2, 6. We could do 1, 3, 5. But we can't do 2, 3. That adds to 5 already. The minimum here is 5. In fact, 2, 3 would force this to be 6. So yeah, that's another issue. If either of these are a 3, then this has to be a 6, because 3 can only go a 6. So if this was a 3, for example, this can only be 6. And the problem is that already adds 2 to 9. So that's too big. So we can't actually use a 3. If we can't use a 3, this must be a 1, 2 pair, which means it adds to 3, meaning this has to be a 6. So there we go. All right. I probably did that in a strange way, but we got there. Now for 12, the question is, can these both be low? This would be 2, 3 at its biggest, and then this would be 6, and that adds to only 11. So these need to both be high. So we can just start by putting 4, 5, 6 with a 1, 2, 3 here. Now, 4 would force 1. Sorry, this can't be a 3 because it would force double 6. Same kind of deal. Symmetric here. And now, yeah, if If either of these were a 4, it forces this to be a 1. And that only adds to 5, so we would need a 7 to go with it. So that doesn't work. So these can't be 4 either. Making them a 5-6 pair, that's 11, so this has to be a 1. There we go. So it's exactly symmetric to this guy. That's neat. Okay, this has to 7 without a 1. So we cannot have the 6 in it. Right, if it has the 6 in it, it would have to go with a 7. Or sorry, if it had a 6 in it, in order to add to 7, it would have to have a 1 with it, and there's no 1. So this is the only place for 6 in the column. That makes this a 5. That makes this a 5 for a 3, 4, 5. And so now this can't be a 3-4 pair. I guess the real question we can ask is where's 5 in this column? It's in this 7. So it has to be 2, 5 to add to 7, and that means this not 2, so that places this 2, making this the 1 and 2 here. These add to 5 without a 2, so they have to be 1, 4, which makes this the 3 and the 4. All right. 3 in the corner, shooting out whatever, confetti. All right, we have 2 and 6 here, and this can't be the 6, so that's 2 and 6. Down here, let's see, this didn't get resolved. It's been symmetric so far, but I guess we stopped being symmetric. These 2 digits are 3, 4. Oh, okay, so remember 3 and 4 are special. The 3 requires double 6, but this can't be the 6, so this has to be the 4 with the double 1. Gives us the 3 here, the 4 and 1 here. This digit is known, it's a 2. All right, do we have any other low-hanging fruit? Yeah, so 1 looking down places the 1 here. 3 digits left, actually 2 digits left here. I can already tell you this is the 3, because we have the 3, 4 pair here. And so this ends up being the 5, 6. And the 6 tells us this is 5, this is 6. With a 6 on a Renban, the only option is 6, 5, 4. So this is a 4, 5 pair, and this can't be the 4. So that's 5 and that's 4. Giving us 2 and 5, 3 and 4. This digit is a 3. This digit is, just for the row, is a 5. Or the box, I guess. This is a 2. All right. We need the 4 down here and the 3 up here. And then this digit's a 6, and so is this. All right. Cool puzzle, Matt. I enjoyed that. A lot of symmetry stuff going on there, and then suddenly it wasn't symmetric, which was interesting. But yeah, nice placement of these as well, where they're still symmetric, but finished the puzzle. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.